can always purchase the book. I brought some with me. Okay? Now, the elements of faith. It's obedience, attitude, and expectation. Okay? Now, I'm just going to briefly tell you one of my testimonies because, see, I feel like my life has been a testimony. Even up until now, at this point, I'm standing here today. You know, anybody else that didn't have faith, they'll be at home somewhere crying in a corner, depressed, and can't move. But because I have faith, I can keep it going because I know. I believe in those things that I can't necessarily see, but I know God is God. You see? I know God is God. You know, so basically, just because I can't see it, if I prayed about it and the Lord said it, it's going to come to pass. Okay? So when I talk about obedience, you know, once, I say about 5 years ago, you know, I found myself selling drugs. I was in the streets, you know, selling drugs, using drugs, just doing everything anybody wanted to do in the streets. And at this time, I was a licensed realtor and I was a licensed evangelist, you know, but I found myself coming upon some hard times, you know, so I started meeting these guys, you know, that had all these drugs, you know, so they started giving me some because they knew I knew everybody. I mean, Miss Tony, hey, everybody know her, right? So they started giving me these drugs and I started selling them, you know, so all of a sudden I found myself just being bigger than what I could even imagine, you know, and I didn't know. I was like, well, I can do this. So I kept doing it. Then I found myself going to jail here, going to jail there, you know, partying here, partying there, you know, meeting all the wrong people. But at that time in my life, they were the right ones, right? So then when I realized I didn't want to do that anymore, about 5-6 years down the line, you know, every day being high, whether it's cocaine, you know, we don't have any children in here, you know, so I'm going to go ahead and speak to you about it because my book is A Call to Christ Uncut. Uncut means it's no mixer in it. I'm going to give it to you 100%.